Good day, everyone. My name is Aisa Mijeno, and I am the co-founder and CEO of SALT, Sustainable Alternative Lighting. And I am here to basically talk about the importance of technology infused with social entrepreneurship to scale impact. As you may have known, there is this huge stigma revolving around the term social entrepreneurship. Most social enterprises are being compared with charity organization, which has contributed to the reluctance of some funding source. Social entrepreneurship is relatively a new term. It came into notice just a few decades ago, but its usage can be found throughout the history. In fact, there were several entrepreneurs who established social entrepreneurs to eliminate social problems or bring positive change in the society. Vinoba Bhave, the founder of India's land gift movement, Robert Owen, the founder of Cooperative Movement, and Florence Nightingale, founder of First Nursing School and developer of modern nursing practices, might be included in this category. They had established such foundations and organizations in the 19th century, that is much before the concept of social entrepreneurship used in the management. So what is the role and importance of social entrepreneurship? The first major economic value that social entrepreneurship creates is the job and employment, which estimates ranges from 1 to 7% of people employed in the social entrepreneurship sector. It also generates new goods and services. Social entrepreneurs develop and apply innovation important to social and economic development and develop new goods and services. Issues addressed include some of the biggest societal problems such as HIV, mental ill health, illiteracy, crime, and drug abuse, which importantly are confronted in innovative ways. Social entrepreneurship also fosters a more equitable society by addressing social issues and trying to achieve ongoing sustainable impact through their social mission rather than purely profit maximization. Another case is the American social entrepreneur J.B. Scrum, who has helped thousands of low-income high school students to get into tertiary education. So what's the difference between the two, between entrepreneur from a social entrepreneur? We have actually divided the following differences from 9 categories, according to Cisco Internet Business Solutions Group. And these categories include goal, objective, profit motive, risk, growth, linked to social problems, feedback, competition, and capital. As you can see, if we talk about goal, entrepreneurs capture a market securely, while social entrepreneurs fill a market gap. If we go to the next category, which is objective, entrepreneurs mainly build a business to earn profits, while social entrepreneurs create sustainable solutions for social change. As for profit motive, entrepreneurs maximize it for shareholder value, while social entrepreneurs likes to advance social aims and so on. So we can clearly see the huge difference between these two entities, and I believe all businesses should all businesses should aim to operate under the social enterprises principles to improve the system and the world. The internet, social networking websites, and social media have been pivotal resources for the success and collaboration of many social entrepreneurs. Using wiki models or crowdsourcing approaches, for example, a social entrepreneur organization can get 100 people from across the country or from multiple countries to collaborate to join online projects. So basically, technology's role is very important because of the following factors. We can promote our cause relatively easy and can tap people across the globe. It's easier to find partners to collaborate with. And lastly, scaling would be less of a burden because the internet, if fully utilized or utilized smartly, can be a powerful tool for scaling your impact. And the same goes on how we actually leverage on technology in establishing our social enterprise. We wanted to fill in the light inequality gap by providing rural island communities with a more safe, cost-effective, environmentally friendly lighting option. Our salt lamp is based on metal air technology that is activated by the most abundant natural resource that we have, which is salt water. To explain how it works, this is technically a battery that uses liquid electrolyte. The carbon-based material developed is the gas diffusion cathode that uses a layer of nickel foam as its conductive collector, layered with PTFE, or better known as Teflon, to make the material hydrophobic. The material can diffuse ambient air as it passes through the cathode, creating a chemical reaction that is then converted into energy enough to power up LEDs and even charge low-power mobile devices like your cell phones and smartphones. Our vision is to become the leading source of environmentally friendly energy generation and storage systems and devices while forging the way towards socially conscious businesses. This one family that you see in this particular picture is actually located in the heart of Lipa City in Batangas. They had been living under the bridge for almost 11 years without proper access to electricity. The community may rely on motorcycle battery, which needs to be charged every 5 days. That costs them 50 pesos per charge. So they are spending 200 pesos a month, like paying for a regular electricity bill. We donated lanterns in this barangay with the help of a local private company with CSR activity. And we continuously monitor and measure the impact of our technology in the village. You know, to be able to save 200 pesos per month may seem a meager amount, but for these families, it's life-changing. The 200 pesos have helped them they invested it more in their livelihood of making sampaguita garland, which in turn bring more revenue back to their homes. You might remember us more if you have seen the Apex CEO Summit back in 2015, which totally changed our lives. This has helped the company to catapult the product development and transition to manufacturing. Now we are in partnership with a subcontractor, semiconductor, and packaging industries who helped us manufacture the first version of the lantern. We have also been invited to be part of the World Intellectual Property Office, or WIPO Green, which is an online marketplace for green environmental products. That was sponsored by the World Trade Organization. We have also launched the product through the climate show back in 2019, which have brought us distributor interest across Europe and have sold 3,000 lanterns, which impacted 1,500 families because of our buy one, get one, or buy one, give one strategy. In 2018, we have also been recognized by a prestigious design committee based in Tokyo, Japan, and had been given the G mark, which is a symbol of the Good Design Award recognized widely. Many companies and designers from both inside and outside Japan participate in the activity to enhance the industry or the quality of life through the design. The G mark, the symbol of the award, has been recognized widely as a mark representing good design. Now we are in the midst of releasing Salt version 2, a polished version of the original lamp, which is more portable and powerful, that we added a USB port for charging, which is the main focus of our project for this round. If we compare the latest model to the old version, it is actually 30% more lighter because of its dimension, 2 times brighter due to its power output, and finally, it has a USB port for you to charge low-power mobile devices like your cell phones and smartphones. But it wasn't a smooth journey for us. Like other social enterprises, we have also experienced the typical challenges most social enterprises encounter, like the lack of funding, strategy and long-term focus, being constant with mission, like lack of human resources, social and cultural effect, and limited government support. We had to be creative in order for us to survive. We tried applying to every competition possible when we were starting, and we were lucky enough to win some of them, which brought us a huge funding to at least develop and create a minimum viable product or MVP to show potential investors. I guess I can say if you have created at least an MVP, the best thing that you can do is to launch a crowdfunding campaign through various platforms like Kickstarter or Indiegogo. Although we have not turned into that option because we were already at a more advanced stage. We are planning to get into crowdfunding probably once we launch our Salt version 2. So anyway, here are some of the famous social entrepreneurs that we have. First, we have Bill Drayton. Drayton is recognized as one of the pioneering social entrepreneurs of our time. Drayton founded Ashoka, Innovators for the Public, in the 1980s, which takes a multifaceted approach to finding and supporting social entrepreneurs globally. Meanwhile, Muhammad Yunus founded Grameen Bank in 1983. In 2006, Yunus was awarded Nobel Prize for creating the Grameen Bank to empower villagers with the funding to pull themselves out of poverty. And finally, we have Sanjit Bankar Roy. So Bankar Roy had a privileged upbringing in India. In contrast to many Indians who live off less than $1 a day. He founded Barefoot College in 1972, a solar-powered college for the poor. So before I end my presentation, let me just show you a 3-minute video clip of one of our beneficiaries. This was shot by NHK World back in 2017.
Lives together with 7 other members of her family.
We usually rely on this rechargeable battery.
Does the battery work okay for you?
It's small, so it doesn't last very long. Then it takes 1 day to recharge. It lasts 5 days.
Where do you recharge the battery?
We have to carry it 10 minutes away for that. Each time we recharge, it costs 50 pesos. We do it 4 times a month, so that's 200 pesos.
That's the same as a regular electricity bill.
That's right, so we can only use a lamp in one room. When you think about it like that, it's more expensive than having a normal electricity supply. Having a little more light makes life easier. It's hard to live without electricity. At night, all we can do is sleep.
Concerned about the cost of recharging the batteries, the family typically uses no light after 6 o'clock in the evening.
This is a prototype of the salt lamp I brought to show you. Let me show you how to use it. All you need to put in is water and salt. It works with seawater too. It's very simple. It uses salt you can buy at the market. You make salt water with the salt. Then you just insert the lamp.
Excellent.
Unbelievable. So nice. Yes.
I really can't believe it. It's amazing that the light turns on just from salt and water. It's very bright and incredible. This is just so great.
For the first time, the light from the lamp lets the children study at home, when until now they had to finish it at school.
It's so bright. I really like it.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Police.
So So thank you for listening. And if you want more information, you may reach us via our website. That's www.salt.ph. And we also have a Facebook page. That's www.facebook.com/salt.ph.